excuse my 3-day post-op face and
Oh,
here.
you look great. I would be looking really rough. You look good.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good, actually. I took some ibuprofen like a half an hour ago because I was starting to kind of get crampy, but it's mostly like, they fill you up with the gases and it starts like moving around. Oh, that's the worst part of this whole thing. Like, my stomach is okay, but it's like my shoulders and everything's just achy from the gas part.
Ugh.
Yeah. But otherwise, like, I really feel okay.
That's good.
Yeah. My mom was asking just a little bit ago if I'm excited to be able to work out again. And I'm like actually push myself and go hard and stuff, I'm really,
That would be nice.
I know. So I basically kind of wanted to touch on the new programs that are coming out. I know that you're up to date with them, but I am recording this, so just in case anybody else is kind of confused or whatever, touch on those. And then I wanted to talk about timeline and our Facebook timeline and kind of like how to do an audit on your own timeline. And I can help with that too, and Anna can help, and having different eyes kind of look at it, giving a different perspective is nice sometimes too. But there are a few people on the team that I think need to do their own timeline audit and see where they can improve or just learn a little bit more skill in that kind of thing. So the new things that are coming out, the Fix8 cooking show, I think it just started maybe today, or it's going to in the next couple days. Autumn Calabrese, and she, she's the 21-day fixer, and she has the Fix8 cookbook, but her brother is actually a chef. So they got together and they're making the Fix8 cooking show, which is on Beachbody On Demand. So if anybody gets that club membership pack, they'll have access to that also. And that kind of seems like I'm going to jump on and see what's going on with it, because I need to dive into my cookbook and stuff too. We get stuck, and I think you posted about that the other day, kind of get stuck in a rut of like the same thing over and over again. Mm-hmm. So that'll be kind of nice to see how easy or maybe difficult some of the meals are, but I think they're pretty much going to stay fairly easy. So that, like I said, should be either today or it's this week sometime that's launching. The 3-week yoga retreat program, I am stoked about this one because, when they were discussing who the target person was, I was like, me all the way. Like, it's totally me. I want to learn yoga. It looks like some of the moves and stuff that those people do are crazy, and I want to be able to do it. But it's like, where do you start, So I go on to YouTube and I put in like beginner yoga, and 5,000 or more things come up, and then it's like all these different types of yoga. Like, where do you start? So what this is a stripped down version of yoga. It's all white background. There's no like mandalas or like incense burning or anything like that can weird some people out. It's just like all white backdrop and just a person doing yoga. So the first week, every single day on this program, it's 3 weeks. They have 4 different trainers on it. Every single day is going to be a different workout. So there's no repeating at all, which is kind of cool. The first week is just the basics of like the moves and that kind of thing, and then it progressively gets harder as the 3 weeks goes on. That one is only going to be released on Beachbody On Demand, so it's not going to come in DVD form. So another good one for club membership. Then Core Day Force comes out. I'm so stoked on this one too.
I think that one's going to get my husband in.
Oh yeah, I was trying to talk my mom into it tonight. She's like, maybe Country Heat would be up my alley. I'm like, Country Heat. But Yeah, Core de Force. It is an MMA style workout. I guess it was being compared to like the Les Mills
Mm-hmm.
combat stuff. And they assured everyone that it is not. I don't know if you saw. Did you watch that Surge call from the other night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you know about it. I just think that it looks fun as heck. I'm like so stoked on that one. So that is coming out on Beachbody On Demand November 1st, and then it's being released on the DVDs, I want to say December 1st or something, like a month later. So that'll be good for Christmas presents, a Christmas push. Um, July was a hard month, I guess, for everyone. This was my first July that I've been through, so I didn't realize that it was like a slow month. I only hit 2 Success Club points last month, so that kind of stinks.
Yeah, but you were hitting it this month.
Well, I'm at 4 so far. I'm talking to some others. I've got some others that are wanting to do at the end of the month, but you can never rely on that because you never know and they're going to back out or whatever. So I'm still pushing hard. But the other month that is the hardest month is December. So because everybody's buying stuff for everyone else, they don't want to buy a workout program for themselves. So December was my first official month last year because I signed up like November 27th. And I didn't sell anything all of December. So this program coming out like right at that time frame, I think is going to be really good for us and a good push for Christmas presents. Stoked on that one. Team Cup, you are on my Team Cup team, so you know what's kind of going on with it. There's somebody in there that likes to blow things up and try to tell us how we're to run our business. We just want to talk about that.
Frustrated.
But so yeah, I mean the point of Team Cup is to obviously push to try to win the prizes and things like that, and we form a team with other people so that we can get used to working with other people. I honestly kind of wish that I would have branched away from my success partners because we work together all the time. You know, Elise and Rebecca are my success partners. We talk every day. We work together all the time. So it kind of would have been a little bit more beneficial for probably you and I if we would have brought some other people in to give us some different ideas, because the three of us are already talking about our ideas, you know.
Right.
But that's the point of Team Cup, is to branch out and get a new team camaraderie kind of built and work together to push towards those goals. But yeah, we're all doing fairly well. I mean, I think there are some tips that are being talked about in there that are helpful. It's just hard for, like, in your situation to get your business up and running. People need to see that consistency all the time.
Right.
The health bet, you know how the health bet works, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I haven't been out there though, and I was in the middle of watching your video on it and
Okay.
got interrupted and didn't get to finish it. So
No problem. So I was having, you brought it up to me, like, how do you post about it without being salesy? I'm having the exact same problem. Like, I posted a little tiny blurb about it at the end of one of my posts before, but it's like all of these people are posting about it and I don't want to look salesy. So I decided I'm just going to go live and talk about it. So maybe they can see my personality and connect with me and know that I'm not trying to, like, shove some shit down their throat.
right.
You know? So and I hope it came across that way. That's one way to overcome that. But the other thing that we're going to talk about today is kind of like making sure that when you're posting on your page, you're like typing like you're talking to your best friend. So read the post out loud to yourself. And if it's not worded like you're talking to your best friend, change the wording up or else it's going to sound salesy. So like a lot of what I post is like, you guys, or dude, or whatever, you know, because that's how I talk to people. I'm a dork that way. But the personality comes across in the post instead, so it makes it seem less salesy. instead of like, would you be interested in blah, 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 which you don't do that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the health bet, I'll just say it because we're recording in case somebody else watches this later. It ran from September 5th to October 3rd. I'm running a challenge group that time frame. Anna's also running a challenge group that time frame. So if you guys have challengers, feel free to add them to either one of our groups, and that counts as being in the health bet also. You have to drink Shakeology 5 times during the week and post a selfie with your Shakeology, which you would do in the app. When you click that you are drinking the Shakeology, it asks if you want to post a picture. You would just post the picture then. And then you have to work out 3 times a week. So it's not even like every day out of this challenge. It's 5 Shakeologies a week and 3 workouts a week.
No pictures on the workouts?
No pictures on the workout, just on the Shakeology. And then you get a cut of I'm sure it'll get up to 3 million. I'm not sure what it's at right now, but it starts at 1 million, and then they're putting in $5 for every challenge pack sold this month into the pot, up to $3 million. So with there's like 400,000 coaches or something, and some coaches like blow it out of the water, and it's Team Cup month, so I'm sure the pot will get to $3 million. So as long as they do that, they get a cut of the 3 million. It could be $10, it could be $100. I mean, who knows, but who cares really, because you're getting healthy anyway. So it's just kind of an extra incentive. So yeah, those are the things that are coming up in the next few months. Did you have questions on any of those ones? No.
I don't think so.
No. You're on it. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about is I want us to do a timeline audit. This is something that I have to remind myself to do, and I'm not happy with some of my posts also, so I need to go back to my brand and those 3 to 5 things that make up my brand and make sure that they are included in my last 5 posts. So we've talked about branding, how you choose 3 to 5 things that make up you. Mine are coaching, of course, Beachbody is one. Motherhood, mom life, whatever, and outdoors. Those are my big ones. I am slowly introducing travel since I have been able to travel recently. That is one of the big ones that I want to be my brand also, because I want it to be a huge part of my life. So in your audit, what you are going to do is go to your own timeline and look at your last 5 posts. So if you're adding new people to your page or sending new friend requests to your page, and your page is public and somebody says, who is this? Because I'm sending out like 20 friend requests a day to people with mutual friends. I have no idea who these people are, but we have a lot of mutual friends. They're in my target market, and pretty much half of them add me every day. I very rarely get a message that says, who are you? And when I do, I should be messaging them and saying, oh, we've got mutual friends, yada, yada. I need to start doing that. Usually I just ignore the message, which is bad on my part, but something that I need to work on also. But anyway, so when you're sending a friend request to somebody who has no idea who you are, and your page is public, they can at least go to your page. They're going to scroll through the theory is they'll scroll through your last 5 posts to see what you're about. So what do your last 5 posts say about you? Do they reflect your brand? Will they know that you're a coach, but will they also know your personality? Will they know the rest of the things about you? That you're not just a salesman, you're not just trying to shove something down your throat. They need to know about you. So you want to look at those and read the wordings on your post also, and make sure that you're not salesy. Ask yourself or check out, are you using stock photos from Beachbody? We never want to share stock pictures from Beachbody unless we put them in a collage with something with us. So we're kind of tweaking it and gearing it towards our brand. Are people able to read your personality through your words? So the whole thing we were just talking about, are you talking to your best friend in that post? People are going to buy from you because of the person you are, not the products that you're selling. That one kind of hit home to me because I sold a challenge pack 2 months ago. And the girl I had been talking to for probably 6 months or something. And after she bought it, she said, I just want you to let you know that I've had 5 people come to me asking me to buy from them, and I bought from you because you weren't pushy and because of what you portray on your page. So that was kind of awesome. I was like, sweet. Out of 5 people, she chose me. So that, I mean, I talked to Anna tonight because I got another comment tonight about somebody commented or somebody posted on their page about people randomly adding to Facebook groups. MLM people randomly adding to Facebook groups, which we never want to do, right? We always invite them to a Facebook group because it's rude if you just, I think it's rude. I hate when people do that to me.
Yeah.
So I told her, I commented on there, I said, I don't hide the fact that I'm in an MLM, but I tell my new coaches all the time not to do this because it's rude. How hard is it just to send an email to the person inviting them to the group first? I hate when people do this to me. And she said, you're one of the people that does it right. You post about your business. It's obvious that you're marketing, of course, but it's not in a forceful manner. I enjoy seeing you post about your progress. So that made me like, whew, sigh of relief. Okay, I'm doing things the right way. I'm not being salesy and shitty, basically. So just do the timeline audit and make sure that your last 5 posts are the same thing. And then one of the things that was in the Amy Silverman and Bonnie Engel training at Summit was they were doing a branding training, and it kind of goes along with, well, it really goes along with what you're posting on your timeline also. When you do an audit, you can look at these things. They said to ask yourself, what is normal about you? So these are going to be ideas on what you can post about. What is normal about you? Do you hate doing laundry? Do you love crafting or scrapbooking or painting or whatever? Are you a dog mom? Is your favorite color pink, like most chicks? Mine's turquoise, like most chicks these days. So it's like everything teal, all the time. Ask yourself, what have you overcome? Have you overcome debt? Have you overcome anxiety? Have you overcome weight loss for you? Have you overcome health issues for me? Have you overcome just feeling lost? Just talking about these things that you have overcome, and letting people know that, you have been through these same things and they will relate to you when they see your story also. And then ask yourself, what makes you special or unique? Are you a great writer? They had one, because I guess Bonnie Engel loves doing laundry. So like, what makes you special or unique? You love laundry. I don't know, maybe it's like her meditation time or something. Or do you have a special childhood memory? These are all things that you can post about fairly regularly. I mean, space it out, of course. You don't want to tell the same story over and over. But with the Facebook algorithm, how it doesn't show everything to everyone, you can post about the same things, and not everyone is going to see it all the time. So you're going to reach a new audience when you do post about them. Don't repost the same word for word or whatever, but change it up, tell your story however you want. Use these things about yourself to get deep and just open up and become relatable. So when you talk about these things, there are things that I will never talk about. There are things that I went through, in here or in Oklahoma or whatever, that I'll never talk about. But the things that I have talked about, it has taken me a while to get there. So it'll take you a while, and you'll figure out, I'm comfortable with talking about this, or I'm not comfortable talking about that, and that's fine. But when you start opening up and people can feel like they connect to you, that's when they will I hate to say buy from you, but that's when they will let you help them. And they'll get on a journey to get healthy also, even if it's just emotionally. It doesn't have to always be the weight loss part of it. The emotional part of it is huge. It has been huge for me, and I know it's huge for a lot of people too. I mean, look at Anna. Anna was skinny when she started, you know, but she still has lost some weight, but the emotional part of her transformation is huge. Mine is huge already, even without the other stuff. So yeah, this is totally not lasting an hour. That's okay. That's totally fine. But yeah, I just wanted to give you some tips, give everyone some tips on doing a timeline audit. Like I said, I've kind of gotten away from the outdoorsy stuff because I don't do as much of that stuff here, but that's still a big part of my personality, and I need to get my butt outside and start going on more hikes and taking a listen and stuff and posting about it because it's important to me. But like my Instagram right now is like selfie, 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 and I need to switch it up and do my own kind of audit. So I do it from time to time, and everybody should really, especially if you're wanting to grow this and reach the people that are in your target market. So yeah, that's my spiel for tonight. You're doing really good, by the way. I'm going to stop recording so we can just chat.
Yeah.